All right, so what happened was this was MomoCon 2016. Now, MomoCon is
Mm-hmm.
a convention that I go to yearly. It's one of the best conventions I've ever been to. I would even say that it's on par, fun levels wise, with something akin to Anime Expo. It's really dope, so shout outs to the MomoCon crew. Fantastic performance all around. However, in this very convention, there were some hot nonsense stories, and I'm going to regale you with that tale right now. That
Do
being
it.
said, I'll tell you the punchline because it gets so much worse as we go along, but it does end with a man involuntarily getting another man's semen on his face. And cucking and cucking himself. I've
Bruh.
never seen this before in my life, but here we go. All right, so
Go on.
so on Thursday, right? We get there, we pull up. One of our homies is coming from Philly, so he's gonna be on a plane, so he's not gonna get there till about like 11ish in the morning. We just commuted, so we got there around 9:30, and we're just unloading the stuff out the car, getting ready to take it to the room, going through the convention center. So our homie Bolt, our teammate UGL Bolt Strike, he'll be able to vouch for this tale as well. We're pulling through, we're carrying our luggage, and we see him, and there's just this short little Hispanic girl who's got like the Shadow the Hedgehog like mystique going on about her. And by Shadow the Hedgehog mystique, I mean she's got black hair, she's got a hoodie, and it's keep in mind, MomoCon's in the middle of the fucking summer. It's hot in Georgia.
Mhm.
We're dying.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
Like literally, when you look at the pavement, you see the Ultra Instinct fucking astral heat coming off the fucking pavement, and she's wearing an all-black hoodie and black jeans. Whatever, fine. You know, it's cool. That's her
Is
style
she
of fashion.
swinging like hell?
I don't know. I didn't evaluate her body, but we'll get to that in a second too. So, when we walk through, I noticed that this chick is feeling up on my man Bolt. And I'm like, oh, okay, that must be Bolt's girl. All right, I don't know why she's wearing a hoodie. So then Bolt looks at me, and then Jonathan pulls up, and Jonathan's like, what's going on, guys? He's like, oh, this is my friend Carla. I was like, oh, so Jonathan knows her. Well, if Jonathan knows her, why are you filling up on Bolt? And I'm like, Bolt, you know her? He's like, oh, I don't know her. I don't know who this is. I'm like, you just letting random chicks just walk up and just feel on your abdomen? He's like, I didn't know what to do. And I was just like, see, had I or Bolt or anybody else just walked up to a random female cosplayer and did that shit, oh, we'd be on Fox 5 News, we'd be on Jezebel, we'd be on Twitter, we would be like a #1 trending. We would trend harder than the fucking Super Bowl, and rightfully so. Rightfully just out here violating people's space. But when a woman does it, it was just something that people just said, well, I mean, you know, you gotta make a woman
She has
touch
a
your ass.
vagina.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? So you just gotta hold that. But it is what it is. I'm not here. That's not the main part of the story. It was just a nice little observation that I had noticed. Now, if for those of you who are asking what game this is actually Test Drive Overdrive, the Brotherhood of Speed. It's an interesting game. It's an old school game. But anyway, that being said, boy, oh boy, if we had only knew what this girl was going to do to our con, oh my god. So, after she gets done feeling up on my mans, just touching him all over, she's like, all right, I'm gonna back for a little bit, and I'm gonna go hang out with my friends. I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. Jonathan's like, yeah, that's Carla. She has a thing for African American males, and I was like, oh, you don't say. I mean, I couldn't tell because it looked like she was ready to stroke this man's penis right here in front of all of us, and I'm not sure I'm okay with that in any way, shape, or form. You get me?
Yeah, I
So,
get you.
I'm not into that voyeurism stuff.
Mhm.
So then what ends up happening is we go our separate ways. We get our stuff to the room. Bolt comes through, and then Jonathan's like, yeah, so that chick, her name is Carla, and she's gonna be rooming with me. And I'm like, all right, cool. She's gonna be rooming with you, whatever. That's fine. And she's not rooming with me, so I really don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? So
I don't understand.
Jonathan's got like this weird room situation. There's like 6 or 7 of them, but they have 2 rooms that are across the hall from each other.
Mhm.
So I'm like, okay, 3 in one room, 4 in the other. And then apparently there's this other guy who's crushing on this Carla girl, and that is a whole different side of genre. I'm not going to talk about that. Just know that is a side plot that leads to me having to walk 2.5 miles to go look for someone who never left. There's a whole side plot. we're going to stick with the main series anime. We're not going to do any of the adaptations, all right?
Your guy Dan.
So we're over here just chilling around, just, hanging out, enjoying the con, talking to people, getting some videos, blah, 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 getting some games in, and Mortal Kombat X, and Under Night and Birth, and what's it, Dengeki Fighting
The
Climax?
fuck? I just heard a wow
Yeah,
in the
he does.
distance. What the fuck was that?
I have no
What the fuck was
idea
that?
who did that, you don't have to claim it. Let's just keep the story going. So the chick, right? She ends up seeing us, and she's like tries to like walk over here, and then we get the call. Hey yo, I just I just landed. I'll be there in a minute. So we're like, all right, we'll just go meet Event at the fucking main entrance of the convention center. So we go over there, and we notice that she's following us, and it's just like, why is she following us? Like, it was legit like them Scooby-Doo episodes where, like, the gang walks off, and then, like, the body peers around the corner. Like, creeper!
Like when you look at her, you look at her, she just pulls up her con planner, like, I hope they didn't see me.
Oh, my God. But, yeah, so...
I'm being inconspicuous.
So we see Event, right? And, Event's got, like, he's got sleeve tattoos. I don't know if you guys know this, but he's got, like, sleeve tattoos on his arms. And then she sees it, and she just marks the fuck out. And by marks the fuck, I mean, she just goes, oh my God, these tattoos or something. And just starts feeling his arms. And he looks at me, and I was like, oh, I don't know her. I damn sure don't know her. This is a shadow realmer as far as I'm concerned. And then Bolt was just like, thank God it's not me this time. And I was like, you could just tell her to fuck off. You're fully in your right to do so. She just can't fill up here and grope on you, whatever. And then Event's just like, all right, whatever. I'm just going to be polite. I said, be polite. Fuck that. She's feeling up on you, man. That's not how you should roll. And then, like, for whatever reason, she's over here talking to Event. And Event's like, okay, this girl's a little clingy, whatever. And then the man of the story, the person who makes this story fucking work, shows into the fucking picture. B-Rye, the real MVP. So B-Roni, or B-Rye, shows up, and he's talking, and he notices her out the corner of his eye. And he goes, man, that girl over there is cute. I'm liking that Shadow the Hedgehog thing. I'm just saying, what I'm saying? I might be Rouge the Bat over here, I might, gender swap it up, what I'm saying? Get up in there, Jesus. So what ends up happening is, like, she's, like, really annoying because she just keeps following us, and, like, we're not trying to, like, have our con ruined by some thought who should be an afterthought at this point. So I just we're just enjoying the con, doing whatever, and she just keeps stalking us in the background, and, like, we just turn around and be like, we see you. Hey, you're not invisible. You don't have active camo. Like, you're very bad at this. And she's one of those chicks where she's not following us because she's, like, even interested to hang out with us. It's one of those people, you could tell they're following people because they're bored and their friends, they have no friends here yet. Although we'll get to that in a second because apparently there was some other drama that pops off about her friends. We'll get to that too. So what ends up happening post this point in time is we're all just, once again, we're just hanging out, and Brian, like, comes over to me and he's like, hey, bruh, that girl, like, is she single? And I'm like, what part of random thought do you not understand, sir? I don't know. I didn't do the investigation. I didn't get the cliff notes. I ain't look it up on Game Facts, nothing. I don't care. So after all that's been said and done, she leaves. She goes off to do something with Jonathan and their group. I think they went to go get lunch. So then we were just like, all right, whatever. We went to go grab something to eat, and then we're just sitting down in the Omni Hotel? Yeah, I believe it's the Omni Hotel's lobby. And we're just sitting, the one that's connected to the CNN Center. And we're just sitting there chilling, just relaxing, cooling and whatnot. Then Brian shows up, and he's just like, I mean, I know you guys think that girl's a little bit annoying, but, like, can't we, like, or can I, like, like, I can distract her. And I was like, the fuck do you mean distract her? Like, you act like we need a distraction. Like the only person, it's like the only person who's fixated on this is you. And then I think, oh, go on.
I was gonna say, I think it's less about being annoying and more being like freaky as hell.
Ain't nothing freaky about it yet. We're not worried about that. That has not happened yet. Spoiler alerts, it does happen, but that is not what happened yet. So what ends up happening is B-Rye is like, I mean, I can, get her distracted. I was like, we don't need a diversion. And then Abdul, with his witty ass, says, you can't make this shit up. He says, man, you over here talking like you trying to Ocean's 11 the pussy. I was like,
oh my God.
No. That's funny.
I was like, yo, can we get that on a t-shirt? I'm trying to Ocean's 11 the pussy.
Ocean's 11's the pussy.
The greatest heist of the fucking century, dude. So then he's like, coming on and telling us about, like, oh, she's really cute and blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, In my opinion, she's average. The rest of the group's opinion basically was she's average. What we found out later on is that someone who we know was already hitting that at the time, but like on the side. But that, once again, that is a different. I'm not gonna out that man. He knows who he is. That was for you. That was for you.
Ouch.
You know who you are.
You know what you did.
Damn straight. Damn straight. But yeah, so all that happens, and then we're like, all right, fine. You want this easy layup because this girl's ready to just jump on it. She will do a split on the dick tonight. So I was like, we'll just toss you the layup. God, sure, go for it. Whatever, talk to her. Go ahead, spit that game. Make sure she doesn't follow us around. Matter of fact, tomorrow I have a tournament because I was going to enter MKX. I got second. Whatever, lost to my homie Trey Pound. Shout out to Trey Pound. But that being said, this dude was like, yo, bruh, like, I'm trying to, like, I'm trying to spit game to her or whatever. I'm like, all right, whatever, cool, dude. Do you. Just do you, right? So, next day, I'm in my room. We're chilling. It's early in the morning. Brian shows up, knocks on the door. We're like, yo, what do you want? Push comes to shove. This man is speaking a whole bunch of hot nonsense garbage to me, right? This is on Friday, because this is day 2, right? Dude is speaking all this garbage and this trash, talking about how he's good at MKX and how, like, he's raising his voice about some hot nonsense. He's like, man, I'll body you in MKX. I looked at him. I was just like,
you sure you
I
wanna
know.
play
I
this
was like,
game,
first
buddy?
off, I know you ain't come in my room yelling this hot nonsense, yelling the N-word at me. Don't get me wrong, B-Rye is black, but like I still don't. I think he should still he should still lose his card to say that word. But anyway, that man was getting all uppity. I was like, all right then, $50 money match right now. We can go downstairs right to the gaming hall. $50. Put on it. Put the hand out. Actually, no. Actually, to be fair, I did say $20 at first, but he jumped onto it too quick. I said $20. He said, yeah. I said, oh, $20. You jumped on that quick. $50. That's how we got to. That's how I escalated to the $50 money match.
Okay.
So that video is up on YouTube on Event's very own channel. So if you guys want to watch that, I'll probably have a link to the video description below. It was bad. I roasted him because he was wearing this like turtleneck sweater, and like I said, it was like it's the summer, so it's hot. I think he was really wearing a collared shirt, but I just turned into a turtleneck sweater, and I sang a remix of SpongeBob's turtleneck sweater song, roasting his ass after the win. Oh, that was my pop off. So after all that, he gets bodied, and the girl who he's crushing on sees me body him. So that already put like a couple of chinks in his armor. You feel me? But once again, it was all good. It was all gravy. He seemed to take it all in stride. Whatever. So we had a tournament on Saturday. I told the man, yo, dude, I'm gonna need you to just like, just do you, man. Stop. If you really want to talk to her, just talk to her. No one cares. No one here gives a shit. Do whatever you want to do. So he leaves with all this confidence. Shows up the next day on Saturday, right?
Mm-hmm.
We told him our tournament is from 2 to 4. 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. 2 to 4. You have 2 hours. 2-hour window. That's all you gotta do. We're all gonna be fixated on our games, our matches, all that stuff. Just don't be there during that time. So they leave around 1:40 something to go to Chick-fil-A, right? Who the fuck do I see coming down the escalator at 2:37? These two. But here's what's wild, B. Both of these people had they each had 2 bags of Chick-fil-A. So she had 1 in her hand. He had 2. So it was like 3 bags. Now, this is what happens. When they get to the bottom of the escalator, she takes all 3 bags. Walks over to Event and gives Event some food.
Okay.
And I'm thinking to myself, did this motherfucker just pay so this girl can go on a date with another man? But did you just cook yourself with some Chick-fil-A? Like, how you... Chick-fil-A is supposed to be food of the Lord, and you out here cucking yourself, you heathens! You've defiled the food. How did you? It's like, Event, you Ocean's 11 the pussy without doing anything. You didn't even do anything, and she's just like, here you go. I got another man to buy you food. And it's weird because B-Rye and Event, like they all know us. They're all like a part of our MomoCon 2016 group. So like you being cucked by someone who's in our group. But it is what it is. He's like, okay, that was weird. Get some food. Now I need to tell you a little bit of backstory about this chick. So this chick, right? She has a little bit of an extroverted side, which is all cool, you know what I'm saying? But if you went on her Facebook during this time, I kid you not, her Facebook banner was her covering her nipples with her hands. That's it.
Really?
The banner was literally just the titties
One
on
of
Jump
those.
Street, hands over the nipples, right? Now the only reason why I tell you this is because this is going to preface the next piece of hot nonsense that B-Rye tells me. Now, I don't know about any of you. Let's say all of us, everyone in this call, is in the same location, right?
Same?
If Raj, if same location, like we're on the same location.
Oh, I heard
Okay.
N.
If Raj were to walk up to any one of us and say, hey, Rock has something to tell you, what is the first thing you do? You would clearly just ask Rock, oh, what is it, right?
Yeah.
That is the human reaction. Okay. So B-Rye goes, yo, Event has something to tell you. And I said, oh, he does. So I start walking over to Event, and this dude grabs my bag, like trying to stop me from going over there. He's like, not now! But like the way he grabbed my bag was like very disrespectful. And Rock will tell you that like I almost had to square up on this man. Like that man almost got ended right there. Like, why would you tell me that someone has something to tell? Like all right, like you know, like how you got like the little on the book bag, like on the top center, there's that little hand part, so you could just grab it like a suitcase.
That's what he grabbed.
He grabbed that, and I was like, what the fuck are you doing?
He fucking nicked you.
Oh, God.
No, I had it on one shoulder. I had the book bag on one shoulder, so I just like turned when he pulled it. I was like, what the hell are you doing? And he's like, not now, homie. And like he was getting real buck, and like I was about to drop my bag, and I was like, if this bag hits the floor, MomoCon 2016 is over. Because I'm getting kicked out, you're getting kicked out. One of us is gonna have to go to the hospital. Like these are just gonna be the facts of life. And then that's when your boy Mike, you remember Mike?
Mm-hmm.
Mike's like, oh, I'm not even gonna stop it. He just walked away.
That
That man wasn't gonna help shit. That man literally just walked the fuck away. He was like, oh, not today. I'm not getting involved in this hoodlum shit. Not this evening. Not today. Not so close to the prime time tournament because he wanted to enter Street Fighter 5. He's like, I'm not about to get bodied by this. So that being said, then he starts trying to open up to me. He's like, look, man, I'm sorry, but like you gotta understand, like the reason why I just couldn't go through with it is because I figured out, like, you know, she really likes Event. I think she's like in love with him. I was like, how are you in love with someone you have only said 18 words to? Huh? Huh? You want to tell me that you want to run that by me again? You just bought her food to give to another man. He's like, well, I mean, yeah, but, you know, like, I just had to, you know, when we were talking, I learned so much about her, and I figured out that, you know, she's very shy. And I was like, shy? Shy? The chick that puts her nipples on Jump Street is shy? The person who's feeling up on random dudes is shy? On what planet? On what earth? In what reality? I'm trying to figure out. I'm like, this was some Mangekyu Sharingan Tsukiyomi hot nonsense Genjutsu. This motherfucker was
completely
in the Genjutsu. This man got hit with the Lelouch. All right, this man got Ledoushed. All right, it's over. There was no help for your boy. He was lost. He was lost in the proverbial thirst sauce. All right, it was done. It was GG's. So. That being said, he's like, yeah, I'm really sad, but I had to let her go. I said, how you let something go you ain't never had? Like, this man's verbiage is all off key and it's just not right. But he kept bringing this chick up over and over and over and over. And every time we tell him to shut up, he would keep bringing it up over and over and over. So when my tournament was like halfway over and I was about to be in top 4, which was going to be on stream, we're sitting there and we're all just talking to each other. We're just waiting. We're just sitting down, right? And then he walks back over and he goes, I know you guys are mad at me. Are you guys mad at me? And like, he's being that guy right now. We're like, and Bolt looks at me and he's like, you better tell him to shut the fuck up or I'm going to beat his ass. And I'm like, I mean, you could just beat his ass. I'm not going to stop you at this point. We've given him...
he is not my homie anymore.
I was like, we have given this man ample opportunity over and over to just chill. All right, you took an L. Just take your L. Well, this would be your second L. Because your first L was losing was losing to me. Your second L was that.
Oh man.
I guess your third L would have. I guess that would have been your third L because the second L would have definitely been you getting curved and then somehow getting in the Genjutsu. But that's neither here nor there.
Quickly find out how many L's he took.
We don't have a final tally, but I think it would. I still think the number would break Scouters. Just
Oh, it's already in.
so
and just spontaneously, not like
yeah, just poop. It's just done. So what ends up happening after that is the chick is like trying to get real chummy with Event. Abdul's like, all right, well, I mean, whatever. If they want to do that, then it is what it is. And we're just over here playing a game. We're just doing my top 4. And like in the camera, you can see Events just like sitting there like, oh my god, here comes this broad. If you look at the archive.
We're working her thought magic.
Yeah, we're the thought magic.
Thought magic.
Thought inbound. And, you know, she's coming over. Whatever. And, like, as I said, I'm playing, so I don't even see all this. This is secondhand information I was told by Bolt. So she shows up, tries to get Event's attention, and then, for whatever reason, she's about to walk away, and then she finds Leo. Now, for those of you who don't know Leo, that's UGL Dark King, or the guy that pretty much owns and has built UGL, United Games.
That's our boss.
And your boy, he's married. Happily married. And he just has he had a what was it last year? The baby's not even a year old yet, but he did have a baby.
No!
His baby was born 2017 Momocon.
Power of
I can already tell what's gonna happen.
No, you can't because
there's twists and turns. There's twists and turns in this story.
This is a straight road. There's no turns here. So he's happily married, and this chick like starts like hitting on him and like just like trying to be all around him and like, you know, going through the fucking art gallery or whatever, and she's just like holding on to his arms, and I'm like, man, we ain't seen Leo in a while. My tournament's over. I got second place. Me, Trey Brown, and Britton are all laughing, cutting up. We got first, second, and third as though we knew we would because, I mean, who else was going to stop us in that game? And then I was like, all right, so we all split up. They went to go get food. The rest of my group, we went to the artist alley and the dealer's hall, and we're walking, and we just see the most distraught, help me face. Like, we were walking in this way, and like he was way over in the distance over there, and like I turned my head, help me, do something, get the leech off of me. And I'm like, I'm just like, why don't y'all just say, hey, I like you and all, like you're a cool person, but just get the fuck away from me. She will get the fuck away from you. Some people don't learn unless you're very stern like that. I'm sorry. There's sometimes where you just gotta be like, hey dog, I gotta go. You can't cramp my fun. And if you want to just roll with the punches, then just roll with the punches, but don't let her cramp your fun. If you feel as though you are uncomfortable, you need to let these people know. Don't let them own you like that. Anyways. So what happens after that is she shows up and she sees Anthony and she just chases off after that dude and just runs off, right? So later on in the day, we don't see her for about a good 3 to 4 hours. We don't see Event for about an hour and a half once 8 o'clock hits, right? So I see Event and then I see her and I'm like, they're coming back. She looks like she's kind of tired though. Huh, whatever. I don't need to know about this. So then she tries to touch my cheek. She's like, oh, hey, Josh, how are you? And I'm like, nah. I don't know where the fuck them hands are. I was like, first off, I don't know where the fuck them hands have been. I have no idea where the fuck them hands have been. And he said, well, you don't need to know where them hands have been. And I looked at the event. And I was like, yeah, okay, nice try. Now, later in the day, this happens again.
Oh, no.
But she doesn't try to put her hands on my face. She tries to put her hands on Brian's face. Yeah, like the grandma, like, you know, on both sides of the cheeks. But here's the thing I noticed.
Cheeks you have.
No. This time, I'm noticing when she's walking up, I saw from afar, her hands had white shit on. I was like, oh, she's got lotion on her hands. Oh! And then I was like, Brian, don't let her do it. You don't know where them hands have been. And then Event goes, I know where them hands have been. They've been all over my dick. And I was like, huh? And that's all like you ever, and like you see the hands like it's super like one frame a millennium speed, like going towards his cheeks, and you're like the hand is slowly coming over your mouth, like
just the dilation.
Pupils start dilating. Like no, it was legit like in Jurassic Park when Dr. Grant first sees the fucking dinosaur. He
You
gotta take off the hat and the sunglasses. That right there.
Get the fuck out the Jeep.
And there was just some stuff on his face. I thought it was lotion at first. Then all I heard was like an instant replay loop. It was like a genjutsu in my mind now. I know where them hands have been. On my dick. On my dick. On my dick.
It's like the ending, The Usual Suspects. Just like
Yeah.
It's like you know what it's like? It's like the scene in A Christmas Story. What?
he's dropped the coffee mug and just slowly falls to the ground.
Yeah, and the thing was like he was like,
my
and the thing
goodness.
was like a little bit got on his face. He said, "Damn, your hands are wet. What the fuck have you been doing?" And then she just giggled and like he rubbed it in, and I'm just like,
Oh no!
Oh my god.
Is that the moment when somebody like did a bitch get knocked out?
no, no. Because here's what kills me, right? Here's what kills me. I told this story to a group of friends, right? And a couple of them apparently told it back to Brian. Rock will tell you this. There was an intervention call because this dude called me out, said I'm a liar and I'm a scumbag. You remember this, right?
Oh yeah.
He said I was a liar and I was deceitful. So, we brought him into a call and we said, all right, if I'm a liar and I'm deceitful, real talk, tell me the part of the story that was incorrect. And I put my hands back. He was silent. He said nothing. I was like, if I'm a liar and a charlatan and a fraud, tell me the part of the story that was embellished. Because at first he said I was a liar. Then when I called him out and said, tell me the part that was wrong, he said, well, you've been embellishing the truth. I said, then what was the part that I embellished? Where, Sway? Where?
Tell me,
silence.
motherfucker.
Still silence. I said, well, if you can't tell me the inconsistencies of my story, and you can't tell me the part of the story that was embellished, then, I mean, you were there. What's your version of the story? Silence. And then on that day, it was pretty much, thank you, fuck you, bye. I felt as though my time was wasted. And that is pretty much the story of the L that he took at MomoCon 2016.
And Prion, voice chat room, that's for you.
If you want the little back burner to the story, there was this dude named Zonga. Drunkest motherfucker on the motherfucking planet. And the reason why I bring up Zonga is because, and I'm pretty sure Rock wasn't there, but he's heard about this part. When Zonga gets drunk, I don't know who that man is. That man turns into like a shadow. He loses a duel to Yugi after every sip. That man is deep in the fucking realm. And the reason why I say that is he goes around the whole convention center just plastered going, are you Luke Cage? You're not Luke Cage. Like he's going up to white people. Are you Luke Cage? There's this one chick dressed up like the girl from The Ring, from the tape. Are you Luke Cage? And the girl just turns around, but like she's in character, so like she doesn't say anything. She's just like, oh my god, it's Luke Cage, guys! Yo, selfie with Luke Cage. And he pulls out his phone, and like the phone is facing the wrong direction. Like he's got the phone, like the screen is like facing out.
Oh my god.
He's not even on the fucking camera app. He's just like,
Are you Luke Cage?
Are you Luke Cage?
Are you Luke Cage?
But the reason why this is funny to me is because we get on the elevator and he's like, oh my god, I left my fucking wallet down, or not my wallet. He said he left his keys or some shit downstairs, and he's like, my girlfriend's gonna fucking kill me, dude. No, I promised her I wouldn't drink, and now I'm plastered. Oh. No, but here's the thing. Here's the thing. This is the funny shit. You can't make this shit up. The girlfriend said, you can't drink because I'm not drinking, and it's not fair, right? We get down the fucking escalator.
Shit.
He's plastered.
Oh, no.
She's
Oh,
even
no.
more plastered. They're like, what's up? Oh, my God. And then, like, the girl that she was hanging out with, she's plastered. And we're just like, man, y'all have no self-control. What the fuck?
God damn.
So we get his keys and we're going back upstairs, and then Brian is on the elevator floor at the lobby, and he sees us and he walks over, and then Zonga's like, "Hey, are you Luke Cage?" Now, here's the thing: I don't know if you guys know what keloid scarring is, but your boy has a whole fucking hornet's nest of keloid scarring on like his where you would grow a beard. It's pretty bad. Like it's like levels. It's like Super Saiyan 3 eczema, just on like his shin.
Oh.
Brian's shin, by the way, B-Rye's shin. And for whatever reason, Zonga just reaches up and starts stroking his chin. He goes, "It's so smooth. How you doing that?" And it was it was literally just like the scene in Family Guy, where the dude was like touching Stewie's head.
How you doing?
It's so smooth. How you doing that? And then he grabs him by the collar and pulls him in. Are you Luke Cage?
Oh my god!
And that is how MomoCon 2016 went for that man. Welcome to L City, boys. So yeah,
Population.
Don't forget the Ocean's 11. That pussy.
Oh wait. Oh,
Indeed.
oh my God! Someone has actually fucking. Hold on.
I got you.
This is beautiful. Hold on.
Doing
I
Right.
got you.
No matter where you are, make sure you Ocean 11 that pussy.
Hold on a minute. I have to fucking save this. Hold on a minute. I gotta put this on my fucking layout. This is amazing. Ocean's 11, the pussy boys. But yeah,
Yes.
that being said, if you like what you saw and you want to hear more of my wild stories, there will be a lot more coming down the fucking pipe. No pun intended. Hopefully it doesn't end up on anybody's face. Buzzing!
Oh.
But yeah,
Go to your room.
I'm already in my room, sir. Fuck out of here.
Go to someone else's room.
I can't, because I might nut on someone's face. No, thank you, sir.
Stop it!
Zing!
Sorry, I just might nut.
Jesus Christ!
So yeah,
You know what? I'm out of arguments.
all of my
Knucking
social media
butt.
is over there. So yeah, we'll catch you guys next time. Bye bye.